Wagwan J Squad, it's your boy Jay and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by, and if you're already a subscriber, welcome back. Now in this video guys, we aim to discuss a little situation that has been, well, we could say, developing in St. Thomas. Now, of recently, as near back as December 2024, JUTC decided to move into St. Thomas in regards to providing bus services from St. Thomas to Kingston. Prior to that, we used to have to take what they call the ground plane or the 7-seater buses. I have my own motor vehicle, but prior to this, I was also one of the commuters that would have taken these modes of transportation into Kingston. Now, what I want to bring to your attention is a news development that I have seen recently, and I just wanted to, shed some light on it, as well as to garner your opinion on the whole matter, just to see what you think about the arguments that are being presented in this video, because for me personally guys, I have my own personal reserves, but I'll wait until the video is over, and then I will share my opinion, and you guys can continue the conversation down in the comment section. Alright, so guys, let's jump right into it. I want you to watch this video right through to the end. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, and then we'll have a discussion in the comment section guys. Let's go.
In St. Thomas are frustrated about what they say are declining profits because of the recently introduced JUTC bus service in the parish. Amoy Harriet tells us more.
St. Thomas residents last month on day one of the rollout of Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC buses in the parish.
I never knew I would live to see this day when JUTC out St. Thomas. So I'm giving thanks. I am very, very, very grateful. I'm on the bus man and get around for their money because they're not doing it right over the years.
So said, so done. 1 month later, bus drivers in the parish say they're losing money. TVJ News understands that more passengers are choosing to travel with the JUTC buses. Now, on a coaster bus from Dallas to Kingston, the fare is $250. From Morant Bay to Kingston, $500. Traveling both journeys on a JUTC bus is $100 for adults, $50 for children.
Don't get us wrong, we don't have a problem with the JUTC. It is a development for the parish. That is for one. Two, it is beneficiary to other people. A lot of people there, we might say. But look at us as small investors now. When you bring in the JUTC and the fuel is the passenger who used to take the coaster now, you drop your fare to almost 50%. Tell me now, how are we going to survive when there's nobody taking the coasters? And you guys are saying enough people out here to carry. You guys say you record a sale of $1 million in a week. We small investors are going to see that in a 2-year, 3-year.
The $1 million the driver is referring to is the $800,000 in earnings the Transport Ministry announced after the JUTC's first week of operating in the parish, a figure that has fueled frustration among the drivers as they say they're now struggling to make ends meet.
Man can't send him kids go to school, him having baby mother, him have rent to pay, lightning to pay, water rate to pay. He can't pay, he can't nothing at all. And you have to find, you set the people in for go rob.
They're proposing that the fare for JUTC be set to the same sum as coaster bus fare.
All we as bus owners / operator is asking the government to assist us is to have the fare just the same as us. That's all we're asking, if you're going to help us in a better way.
But some residents are opposed to this proposal.
Why them not say let their fare go to the JUTC?
That's a good idea at all.
That wouldn't make any sense because the JUTC especially look out for seniors and children, and the fare is quite reasonable.
I had a conversation also with a number of persons, and the feedback that I was getting is that the bus drivers and taxi operators going into the Kingston route from Morant Bay, they were not exercising any form of good customer service. They were very offensive, very rude, and they made their passengers feel uncomfortable. So what's happening now in the eyes of many people is like retribution. It's not that they want to see anybody food being boxed out of their mouths, but realistically speaking, they are happy. The commuters are happy that there's an option for them to be able to travel back and forth into Kingston via the JUTC bus. So, you know, guys, it's hard to say, but old people always say, "Cow never know the use of entail until it chop off." And now we are in a position where a lot of persons are feeling the blunt of having a government-owned transportation company in St. Thomas. One other thing that it is doing for St. Thomas is that it is helping with the development and the aesthetic look, because St. Thomas was like one of the only parishes that never had JUTC, but now we do. So, you know, it kind of uplifts the look of the thing, but at the cost of the bus operators now who would have wanted to be able to get the lion's share of the monies going into Kingston and coming from Kingston to St. Thomas. Like, I don't know if anybody has ever had the opportunity of seeing what downtown Kingston looks like on a night, traveling from Kingston, waiting for a bus, to travel from Kingston to St. Thomas. It was chaos. Like, when you say enough people from St. Thomas work at town, enough people from St. Thomas work at town, and a lot of the times you can't even get on one of these buses, and if the bus operators feel like say them not care nobody, then just not care nobody, and it's an attitude and you have to just take it and just that's it. So, you know, enough people never really like how that go. Another thing is that no matter how early sometimes that you would get down to the bus stand in Marant Bay, you get on one of these buses, one of these ground plane buses, or one of these robot taxis, or even the 7-seaters, and you have to wait forever before you are able to move from Marant Bay to get into Kingston. As I said before, we're not bash nobody, but the reality, you had to be waiting for a very long time. If, say, for instance, you had somewhat of an appointment and you have to get to Kingston at a certain time, you're going late. You are going to be late. You have to be out there before day. Sometimes you have to catch a 5 o'clock bus if you have a 10 o'clock appointment. Because when you get to Marant Bay, if it is not on a day where the school children are going into Kingston or some other case, sometimes you can't get no vehicle because they just sit there and they're not moving. And you have to wait for them time. So 6 hours and a half doesn't the other guys. You know, people have the option of choosing, and with an option like the JUTC right now, where people are only paying $200 from St. Thomas to Kingston, people are going to take the option that seems best for them and most suitable for them. So that's how I go, guys.
If we appear even up with for them, people still are going to travel with the JUTC more than them see because of the comfort. Because of the comfort where we get from the JUTC.
No, for me, J Squad, my personal view on the whole matter is that I believe that the JUTC coming into St. Thomas is a good thing. And let me tell you why, and this is just my personal reserve. When I used to have to travel on these buses, I can tell you, the music would be through the roof. You couldn't hear yourself. If you even get a phone call, you can't hear anything on the other end. If you're coming home from work, you have to be dealing with this heavy stomping of music, beating in your head. Also, all of the bus rows would have been 5'd up, 5 a row across, and you have to be squeezing in order to get an opportunity to come home. Not to mention the exorbitant amount of bus fare. Now, I can understand because I grew up with my father being a taxi driver as well as a bus driver, so I know how hard it is being out there. But I can tell you also, they would have seemed like there was no heart for the commuters who had to really struggle to travel from one place to the next due to the behavior and the attitude of some of these bus operators. Believe me, the attitude was nasty, and in some cases even disrespectful. And guess what? You can't say nothing because you don't want them put you off of the bus because that's the only way you can reach home. It's a serious thing, guys, and believe me, a lot of persons were and are fed up of how these bus operators and taxi operators behaved that would travel the route from Kingston to St. Thomas and vice versa. It was never nice. So in coming into St. Thomas now, the JUTC coming into St. Thomas, it provides somewhat of an opportunity for persons to travel more comfortably from Kingston to St. Thomas. Well, JUTC has provided an option, and a lot of persons are moving towards the option. Now, when you look at the bus fares, you are looking at like about $500 from Marant Bay to go to Kingston. Think about it, $500 from Marant Bay to go to Kingston, whilst the JUTC is charging $200 from Marant Bay to go to Kingston. Now, I don't know about nobody else, but a well-thinking person that did take the cheaper route of saying pay the $200, because if you add the $500 and the last $500 you have, you'd have to take $200 go town, $200 come back, and you could have buy a bottle of water on the way while taking the JUTC. Now, I'm not advocating for not taking these buses, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying that the option is clearer. A lot of persons are going to take the clearer option. One, you are paying less and you have more comfort, and that is what a lot of persons are looking at. So I don't know how the other bus operators are going to find a way to get by this mountain of an issue that they have. But realistically speaking, it is a challenge for the passengers and commuters, and they have chosen. So all I can say, guys, share your opinion down in the comment section. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Remember, connect with the JSA's YouTube channel. We are still here. We are still on top of things. It's just that we have hit some roadblocks in 2024 due to time constraints and all other things. But we, as of 2025, are making an effort to just come back with good content, good information that can edify. The entertainment part of it is not so much as paramount. So the educational part of this channel is taking precedence. And as you notice, guys, Jay getting a lot more mature. See the gray hair start growing on my beard and all of them something. Yeah, man, we're getting there. So until next time, guys, like, subscribe, comment, and share. We'll see you on the next one. And as we always say on this channel, Jay says, and we are out of here.